try this. According to the Washington Post, the political divide is deepening. Democrats, if you've seen this map, this is incredible. Democrats own the big cities on the left and right coasts, and Republicans own everything else. The Democrats own Seattle, San Francisco, Los Angeles, just a tinge of San Diego, Boston, New York, Philadelphia, Miami. Everything else is red. Republicans scored huge gains from districts that were, now this is where this gets funny and interesting. Republicans scored big gains from districts that were, quote, older, less diverse, and less educated than the nation as a whole. This according to the Washington Post. Democrats did well with minorities and higher educated whites, but they lost the working class white voter, which according to the Washington Post is not educated. The working class white voter is less educated than the nation as a whole, is older and less diverse, i.e. racist and bigoted, than the nation as a whole. It's stupid. Basically, Republican voters are stupid, and Democrat voters are put upon victims, minorities, and the super smart white guys. So, again, to translate, Republicans did well among dumb old white people. Democrats have elitist liberal whites. They own minorities, in a manner of speaking. Their problem is that middle-class whites are fleeing the party. Middle-class, stupid whites, according to the Washington Post, are fleeing the party. But let's look at the divide in another way. Middle America feeds the world. Middle America makes this country work. Flyover country, however you wish to characterize it, makes this country work. Middle America exemplifies the can-do attitude that saved the world from tyranny. It was middle-class America climbing the ropes at Pointe du Hoc and winning the Battle of the Bulge and flying the airplanes in Nagasaki. It wasn't the Harvard faculty. It wasn't the Yale volleyball team. Their values made America the envy of people and nations the world over. Now, the large coastal cities, on the other hand, are broke. Large coastal states are broke. They have bloated governments. They have immense welfare and union obligations, and they are bankrupting their economies. So this divide, lamented by the Washington Post, is much more than political. It's cultural, and it's values-oriented. On the one side are those who believe in a hard work ethic. We've been talking about this. The merit-based portion of our society, paying their own way. On the other side are those who embrace a welfare ethic. They believe that government should distribute everything from health care to 3 meals a day and a snack for kids, whether they're in school or not. Put another way, the divide is between those who insist on bankrupting the country for their utopian social dreams and those of us who demand they pay for it. They're demanding that we pay for it. So everywhere you look today, even this Dancing with the Stars is about the division in the country. The media, drive-bys, and the election, Dancing with the Stars, all of this news with the scanners, the airport security, how liberalism self-destructed. Everybody's now writing about the Great Divide. Now contrast this with 2 years ago, when what was supposed to happen after the election was massive unity. Obama has come to divide. The political divide is not about geography, though, when you get right down to brass tacks. It's about those who want a utopia and the people that they are demanding pay for it. The divide is between those who pay taxes and those who don't. The people at work are sick of funding the existence of those who don't work. And they are sick of funding bloated state governments and unions that don't accomplish anything. I mean, even with a map that shows 90% of the country is Republican red, the Democrats are still talking about how brilliant they are. You realize 90% of the country, according to Washington Post, is stupid. And that's why Bristol Palin might win Dancing with the Stars. And that's why the Republicans won Congress. There's some, I tried to print this, but blew up my mail program. I had to force quit my program, but I'll find it. It's to the D.C. Examiner. Some Harvard or Yale, some Ivy League professor or political scientist explaining the election results says because voters are stupid. So this is the divide. This is the way it's shaping up. The Democrats and the left, this is how they explain. And they're illustrating and making it clear that which I have always said about them. They hold you in contempt.